Perched above Invermere, this 13-kilometer climb up Swansea Mountain packs 938 meters of elevation gain into a tough but non-technical adventure. Quiet trails, a hidden mining tunnel, and sweeping alpine views make this one a perfect mix of history, solitude, and reward, all in just 4 hours and a half round trip. Here's my trip report. You're welcome to pause to read through at your own pace. We started from Swansea Mountain parking lot off Windermere Loop Road. At 8:41 a.m., let's go on an adventure. Merging right here towards the South Ridge. The views quickly open up, revealing a breathtaking landscape overlooking Lake Windermere, framed by towering peaks. Columbia Lake is appearing in the distance. Pinto Mountain is also a great hike option in the area. As well as Mount Bruce. Both mountains require a high clearance vehicle to reach the trailhead. From here, we can spot the summit of Swansea. It is such a serene feeling to hike up here. Time to put gaiters on, the snow is getting softer and deeper. It's now time to check out the mining tunnel we heard about the first time we hiked Swansea in 2024. Not long after the right branch, we made it to the cool old mining tunnel.
In the late 1800s, Swansea Mountain was part of a full-blown mining rush in the Columbia Valley. Prospectors flooded the area after copper and other minerals were discovered, hoping to strike it rich in what many believed would become the next big boom region. This adit here was driven in 1956, but there is a few other adit around Swansea Mountain that were driven in the 1890s. The name Swansea Mountain came around due to the ore from these adits being shipped to Swansea, Wales for processing. The old mine was on a Crown grant called the Swansea. That connection inspired one of the mine's owners, Sam Brewer, to rename the peak Mount Swansea in 1891, formerly known as Mount Windermere. Cool geology. The copper and silver minerals occur within brecciated zones of the upper Jubilee Dolomite. Historic assays recorded 17.5% copper. So this adit here is one of the exploration tunnels dug into the rock of Swansea Mountain, following a fault zone rich in minerals like malachite green, azurite blue, chalcopyrite copper ore. It's incredible to imagine the miners who once chased copper veins deep through this mountain, carving into its rugged heart in search of fortune. Today, these hidden sites have endured the passage of time, and those who discover them are transported into a rich piece of history. There is something truly special, almost timeless, about stepping into these places and feeling the stories they still hold. We can see the different colors of the minerals here. Very cool.
Ben, je fais, mais je sais pas si on va voir quelque chose.
The tunnel branches into multiple directions. Be sure to stay aware of your route so you can find your way back out safely.
Je peux rester à droite tout le temps. Et t'as mal.
At this exact moment, Steve struck his head on the low tunnel ceiling and ended up with a nasty cut, so we strongly recommend wearing a helmet in there. That unexpected incident brought our exploration to an early end, but it just gives us the perfect reason to come back and uncover more. Safe to say the tunnel won this round.
Despite strong early optimism, Swansea Mountain never became a major producing mine. Like many places in BC, it was part of a speculative mining boom. Lots of claims, excitement, and investment, but limited long-term success. That's why today you find scattered remnants instead of a large historic mine, making it feel even more like a hidden piece of history.
After fixing Hubby's head and making sure he was going to be okay, we continued on to the summit of Swansea. finally reaching the summit tower of Swansea Mountain. This tower almost looks like something out of a science fiction movie, but while its exact origin isn't well documented, it stands where a historic fire lookout once operated until 1992. Today, it's believed to serve as a modern communication or repeater site, continuing the mountain's long role as a watch point over the Columbia Valley. Here is the south side of the summit with Windermere Lake and Columbia Lake further away. Behind Maverick here is this middle structure used for paragliding. It's now time to head back down, following the vehicle access road for a smooth and steady descent. Fast forward the route we hiked. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.